All praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahshua Hashem, Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well. And sincere salutation to you hopeful elect brothers out there. Alright, I'm going to just go ahead and start this video, then I'm going to go into it.
The thing that has prevented a world war since 1945 has been nuclear weapons, or rather a doctrine concerning their use called MAD, Mutually Assured Destruction. You fire yours, I fire mine, everybody dies. So it's no surprise that NATO has been keen to avoid a direct military showdown with Russia over Ukraine, because conventional war could relatively easily turn to nuclear war, and nobody wants that, because no one wins. Or do they? It appears that Russia has been very busy over the past decade or so developing a weapon that might render the old power balance, well, unbalanced. We all know that Russia, like the United States, has plenty of nuclear weapons. Russia's stockpile is believed to be around 5,500 to 6,000 warheads. Britain, by contrast, has just 225. Like the United States, Russia deploys nuclear weapons in three ways. From nuclear fields, that is buried silos on land, by submarine, currently the only deployment used by Britain, or launched from aircraft. These three delivery systems are known as the nuclear triad and underpin the MAD theory. Until recently, both the Russian and the American silo-based ICBMs were old 1960s and 70s designs, upgraded Cold War relics. In the case of America, it's the Minuteman III, and for the Russians, the R-36M2, known in the West as the Satan I. The R-36M2, ironically a product of the old Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, can deliver 10 multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, each with a yield of 550 to 750 kilotons. By comparison, the atomic bomb the Americans dropped on Hiroshima in 1945 was 15 kilotons. Or the Satan I can carry a single nuclear warhead of up to 20 megatons to a range of 11,000 kilometers. In comparison, the US Minuteman III, in service since 1970, has an operational range of 9,600 kilometers, or 6,000 miles, and can deliver 3 warheads, each with a yield of 475 kilotons. But a new development has been worrying the US military and defense analysts all over the world for some years now. In 2018, President Vladimir Putin famously announced to great fanfare the creation of a massive new ICBM that he said was, quote, invincible, end quote. The RS-28 Sarmat, known in the West as the Satan II. And today, it's already operational, beginning to phase out the old Satan Is. So what is worrying about Sarmat? Sarmat is a liquid-fueled, multiple independently targetable vehicle-equipped, super-heavy ballistic missile. Each carries around 10 nuclear warheads, each warhead having a yield of 750 kilotons. It can also carry up to 24 hypersonic boost glide vehicles, enabling conventional strikes as well as nuclear onto multiple targets. So, Sarmat has, by some estimates, a destructive yield greater than 35 times that of the American Minuteman III missile. Sarmat's range is enormous. Satan I could manage 11,000 kilometers, while Sarmat can make 18,000 or 11,000 miles. What's got analysts worried is Sarmat's range enables the missile to approach North America via the North or South Poles. Sarmat also has a short boost phase after launch, which gives NATO less time to track it by satellite using infrared sensors, and making it more difficult to intercept. By flying unpredictable routes, Sarmat can perhaps avoid US anti-ballistic missile defense systems, which are still basically in the testing stage. Secondly, even if anti-ballistic missiles were launched, Sarmat's advanced guidance systems and probable countermeasures are designed to trick anti-missile systems. The missile may also have lightweight decoys to draw off kill vehicles from the deadly target. Further, it's been suggested that the launch silos in Russia are defended by an active protection system designed to kinetically destroy incoming weapons, be they bombs, cruise missiles, or ICBMs, up to a range of 6 kilometers altitude, which removes the US first strike capability against Russian silo fields. As I mentioned, US anti-ballistic missile technology is still in the testing stage, and America's been concentrating very much on the threat posed by a possible North Korean ICBM strike. And the Sarmat threat may speed things along in this field. The missile's ability to fly unpredictable routes due to its increased range is a direct threat to NATO, and its defensive systems may make its warheads very difficult to intercept and destroy, not to mention the hypersonic boost glide vehicles it can also carry. It is noted that Russia expects to have replaced all of its aging Satan Is with Sarmats by 2027. Of course, the nuclear triad ensures that some element of the MAD doctrine remains, primarily submarine-launched nuclear missiles, the submarines being very difficult to locate compared with static land-based missiles. But it also seems that Putin is taking the lead in increasing Russia's capability. Are we entering a new arms race after decades of reducing the numbers of nuclear warheads in the world and defense spending more generally? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share, and also visit my audiobook.
Alright, so getting straight into it, this is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. Alright, and what's that bloody city? That's speaking about America, right? So this place has a judgment, okay? It is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. So, look at this damn place. It's full of lies. Everything about this place is established from a lie. All right. And robbery. Everybody was robbed, but more specifically the Israelites. Okay. Everybody was robbed though. Ishmael, you robbed your heritage. You come over here, you don't know who the hell you are no more. You know? Especially you women of the other nations. You don't follow your heathen customs. Right? If you're a Moabite, you come from China, you come over here, you don't do some of the same things that you did over there in China. You doing things the American way. All right, it says verse 2. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. All right, these missiles are coming, man. They're coming. We want them to come. All right? We want the missiles to come so that it can destroy the 2/3, right? It can destroy the heathen. And Yahushua can come with the angels, right? Set this place in order. We want that. It says, verse 3, the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. So, this warfare, specifically these missiles, right? this great sword, right? This bright sword is going to cause a multitude of people to perish. And here it is, you mad at the men of the Lord, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Were you mad yet, right? You should be mad at the people who are making these weapons. Why are you upset on us for speaking about it? We speaking about what's about to happen. Okay? Verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Yeah, because of the multitude of wickedness, sin, envy, strife, debauchery, right, that this place has produced, right, through the self-proclaimed white man. He's the one who did it, right? The mistress of witchcrafts. So you the top hoe, okay? This place, Babylon the Great, this is the premier wickedest place on earth. All right, it says that selleth nations through her whoredoms. So look at y'all. Look at what you've done to everybody else. Not just Jake. Now, this is why the Lord is mad, because the Lord don't give a damn about these other nations. You could have did whatever you wanted to do with all the other nations. The Heavenly Father is mad because of what you did to the Israelites. Right? But look at what you did. You added salt to the wounds of the other nations too. That's really why all these other places are going to turn against your ass. Because when Babylon isn't able to play that world's smallest violin, when they're not able to play that harp, when they're not able to tap dance and fool all the other nations is going to turn on you. Okay? Right? It says that selling nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Look. This place is like a big sacrificial altar. Right? We sacrifice ourselves on the right-hand side, the many Yahweh Shem Shai, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Right? And you brothers who are, in the order of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? We sacrifice ourselves on the right-hand side. Everybody else is sacrificing themselves on the left-hand side. Including these other nations. They're sacrificing themselves on the left-hand side. Look at what these other nations have become, man. They become brute beasts just as E. 2/3 of Israel has become a brute beast just as E, man. But once again, these other nations, it don't matter what the other nations are doing. It's all about Israel. All right? Verse 5, it says, Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. So the Heavenly Father is against Babylon the Great. All right, it says, And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. So you being uncovered. All right? Because the whole world is like, what is that? The whole world is like, what is that stench? What the hell is that smell? You know what I mean? And brothers have smelled that before, man. You may be, you may be at a woman's house, or you meet a woman, or she's in your car, or whatever the case is, where you're around her, and you're like, what is that smell? What is that smell, man? It's a stench. Something is going on. It's evil afoot. All right, so now you being discovered. All right, how are you being discovered? How are your wicked ways brought up and sought up? All right, how are you searched out? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. There's nothing you can fucking do about it. All right, it's going to be revealed who the wicked is. The self-proclaimed white man, and it don't matter what happened to us. It's going to be revealed. And your ass is going into slavery. You're gonna go, man. You're gonna go. And as soon as it happens, and as soon as we get y'all in chains, all right. This is after the Lord comes back. Hey, 1,000 years of beating your ass. 1,000 years of you at the bottom. You ain't gonna have. All you gonna know is being at the bottom after the Lord comes back. Then your ass gonna be destroyed, man. All right? Because we sick of you. We sick of looking at you. You proud as hell. Everywhere you go, you see the proud, self-proclaimed white man. And you can't forget the self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child. You cannot forget them also. All right? You proud pieces of shit. Not only are you going to be up under us, you're going to be subject to us at every waking moment. All right? We're going to wake you up out of your sleep. You're not even going to get sleep like that. All right? If we want something done, you're going to be the one to do it. Okay? Why? This is the explanation right here. This is all an explanation right here. Let me go up one more time. Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Yeah, so why is your ass going into captivity? Let's answer that. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Why are you being revealed as the wicked? And it's actually sticking. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. You the well-favored hoe. Right? Everybody has a love for Babylon. But that's starting to dissipate. And we can see it. All these other nations, right, they come over here, they starting to leave. They're like, man, forget this. I live in Florida. Everybody is in Florida. You got every single nation here. You got Elamites out here. You got Ishmael out here, Moab, Japhet, Gomer, right? You got a little bit of everybody down here. What do they continue to say, man? This is not what I expected. This is insane. Right? This ain't like home. Okay? Nahum 3 and 6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that comes through also by us pointing out, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, pointing out who you are, man. So you are abominable. You are an abomination. Everything that you have created, right, has failed. All right? Your enterprise has failed. And you are going into slavery. And that's a great feeling. Hey, and if you don't want the so-called white man in slavery, right, then the spirit ain't working with you. Okay? And I have no right to say, with absolute certainty, okay, the Lord ain't working with this guy, the Lord ain't working with this guy, right? I can't just point at a guy, all right, the Lord ain't working with him. All right, I can't do that. But what I can say is, if that ain't on your mind, right? If you want to save the so-called white man, then the spirit ain't working with you. The Lord gives us indicators, man, because we all make mistakes. But that's one mistake that we not making. There's nothing, you don't hear a brother saying, well, maybe E has a chance of repentance. Hell no. He has no chance of repentance. We're going to keep pushing that doctrine, man. All right, let me read that again. Nahum 3 and 6. I'm starting to get hot, man. I really am. I'm getting hot just thinking about it. All right, how your proud ass is not in chains yet, man. We want to see that. All right, and Salakia, but that's just the spirit. All right, some brothers are a little bit more calmer. Spirit may hit them to get a little bit, get a little fiery. Especially when you start thinking about E just walking around here free, man. All right, same way they think about you, Jake. They love to see Israelite men, women, and children in a low estate. All right, this is the accuser of our brethren. The so-called white man is the accuser of our brethren, man. This nigga 24/7, 365. He's on point when it comes to accusing us, man. The physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan, the self-proclaimed white man. Okay? Hey, and did the Lord not say that they were going to drink of the cup? Right? They were going to drink the dregs. So this is part of you drinking the dregs. Because at one point, this described us at one point. Right? We had abominable filth casted on us, and we were made vile, right? And we were set as a gazing stock. Now the roles are being reversed. Now your red ass is being revealed as the gazing stock. You're being made to be vile. You're being revealed to be. You were always vile. You're just now being revealed to be vile, right? Verse 7. It says, "And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee?" Yeah, so nobody's going to be trying to build this place back up. All right, verse 8. Art thou better than Populus? No. That was, Salakia. Art thou better than Populus? No. That was situate among the rivers that had the waters round about it, whose rampart was the sea, and her wall was from the sea. Yeah, so look at this place, man. This place is situated upon rivers. This, when you really look at this place, man, it's like a giant city. It's like a giant city. People all over the world know about this place. All over the world. You go to the middle of nowhere. You can be in the middle of nowhere, Africa, and ask somebody, where is Atlanta? What country is Atlanta in? What country is Hollywood in? What country, is New York City in? They're gonna say America. You say, okay, where is the New York Yankees? Where is the LA Dodgers? Where is the Lakers? Where, what I mean? They're gonna say America. The movies, the food, the culture, everything revolves around America. All right? Let me read that again. Nahum 3 and 8. Art thou better than Populus? No. That was situate among the rivers, and had the waters round about it, whose rampart was the sea, and her wall was from the sea. So look at this place. And that's why people don't believe that this place can be touched. Oh, look, we got all the people here. We got the water, we got, everything. We got the Navy. Everything's good, right? Verse 9, it says, Ethiopia and Egypt were her strength, and it was infinite. Put and Lubim were thy helpers. So look at this place. This the damn shadow of Egypt. All right? And look at the helpers. Hey, well, and I don't believe that this is speaking about the heathens. I don't believe that this is speaking about the heathens, and I don't know too much on Put or Lubim, so I can't speak on that. But if it's speaking about helpers, well, that's the people who are helping in Salakia. It's escaping my mind. Y'all are the people that are helping. Well, it basically you working for Satan, right? If you're not working for the Most High, you working for Satan, right? And I don't want to butcher a precept. You know what I mean? So I'll have to look more into that. So Salakia, if I'm not able to, break that down, but we're taught, hey, if you don't know exactly how to break something down, read over it, study on it, and move forward. You know what I mean? Verse 10, yet was she carried away, she went into captivity. Yeah, you go, and how are you going into captivity? How are you going into captivity? First, this place is going to be destroyed, right? And after this place is destroyed, your ass is going into captivity. That's it. All right, because these elite, they're going to make it out for a moment. Then they're going to get captured. All right, yeah, you're going to be sent, you're going to be sent to the fields. All right, and then you're going to get repopulated up as slaves. It says, her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets, and they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. Woo! Psalms 149th chapter. Okay? Fetters of iron. It's gonna be rusty iron too. We're not gonna break out the brand new. Now, the elite, y'all are getting the rusty chains. Now the children that spring forth from you, over that 1,000-year period, we may get you, some newer, we're gonna get you some newer chains as time goes on. We're gonna get you some shiny chains. You know what I mean? But we're gonna have little spikes on the inside, just cutting you up. We're gonna have to get some newer, chains, because obviously we building the kingdom up. So we want our slaves to have, some shiny some shiny chain. We don't want you walking around, You know what I mean? Picking up stones and getting whipped and beat down, and you got on rusty chains. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some nice chains for you. They're gonna be tight too. They're gonna be rubbing your ankles raw, rubbing your wrists raw, and you're gonna have one around your neck too. Okay? We're gonna make sure you get some nice shiny chains, man. It says, verse 11, thou also shalt be drunken. Thou shalt be hid. Thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy. Ooh, you looking around. Oh, who wants to help me? Don't nobody want to help you. You out of here, man. You revealing yourself. Okay? Verse 12, all thy strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first striped figs. If they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. Woo! This place is through. This place is over with. Okay? So the time is here. Right? The time is now. The figs are falling off the tree. All right, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thy enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. So it's gonna be all sorts of troops out here, all out chaos. By the time the missiles come, really you're gonna be like, yes. As the missiles are coming down, yes, you're gonna be thanking the Most High as you see in the missile, and then you're gonna get fucking burned. Like the elder apostle Rakai constantly says, people go, getting burnt up. That's what we want, man. That's what we want. 2/3 of our people too. Y'all gotta feel that. Now, of course, once you're in the kingdom, you good, but you gotta feel that on this side, man. You gotta feel that second death. Shit, we want y'all to feel the fire, man. We going through all this, and then here go 2/3 of Israel, hop, skipping, and jumping all over the damn place. All right, Nahum 3:14. Draw thee waters for the siege. Fortify thy strongholds. Go into clay and tread the mortar. Make strong the brickling. So look at you. You trying to build up. All right, that's really why you made this place. These founding fathers, you just made this place to go against the Most High. Let's create the wickedest place ever. We're gonna have our bank. All right, we're gonna have, and that's part of that clay. That's part of that debt. All right, you can fortify your strongholds. Okay, let's. Eventually, we're gonna have all these militaries. We're gonna really make it pop, right? All right, verse 15. There shall the fire devour thee, the sword shall cut thee off, it shall eat thee up like the cankerworm, and you're going to get ate up. All right, like when you see a junkie ate up, he gone, man. So this place is about to be. Make thyself many as the cankerworm, make thyself many as the locust. Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the stars of heaven. The cankerworm spoileth and flieth away. Woo! That's beautiful. So look at this place. Look at this place. You got all these different merchants. They rule this place. All right? The elite rule over Jake. Okay? Thy crown are as the locusts, and thy captains as the great grasshoppers which camp in the hedges in the cold day. But when the sun ariseth, they flee away, and their place is not known where they are. Yeah, man. Where's Zucker? Where's so-and-so? Where's Lord Rothy? Where's this guy? Where's that guy, man? All right. Thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria. Thy nobles shall dwell in the dust. So, look at old sleepy son, man. He's dwelling in the dust. He over here, he over here smoking work. He over here, facing all these different charges and stuff. He's in the dust. This is supposed to be, he's supposed to be pushing forward policy, man. He's supposed to be following in his father's footsteps. What a waste of space and what a waste of time, man. If that was my son, man, you already know. You already know. I'd be putting my hands on him if that was my son, man. Straight up. Straight up. We'd have to box it out. Because here it is, Sleepy destroying the world. He needs some help. All right, but what is his son doing? His son is in a hotel room, smoking work. That's how you know that we're at the end of this. You have these elite that you see these elite. They're on their last legs. They're done, and all their sons, grandsons, they bullshitting. All right, and excuse my language, but that's what they're doing. All right, because why? It's subconsciously they know that we're at the end of this thing too. All right, it says, thy people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gathereth them. There is no healing of thy bruise. So you ain't no healing this. This is like a grievous wound. Like when you watch the war movies, the guy gets, shot in his stomach, and the hole is so big, they can't even patch it. Basically, they lay him down. They press down the wound, and they basically, and the guy knows. The guy who got shot knows. He's like, yeah, I got about 4 minutes. I got about 4 minutes. I know I'm going out. I'm bleeding out. That's what it is. But you gonna fight. You're not trying to go down without a fight. Okay? Nahum 3:19, it says, there is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous. All that hear the brute of thee shall clap the hands over thee. You gonna get this word. For upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually? Everybody's gonna be yes. Yes, because everybody here is gonna be like, no. But around the world, they're gonna say yes. All right? But hold on. All you heathens saying yes. All right, that's good. That's good that you chanting for the downfall of this place. And then once you see the chariots, man, you see the angels coming down, man. You see the men in their perfection coming down, man, to enslave the world. If we being frank, if we being 100, all right, the Lord is coming to subdue the earth, man. And that's something beautiful to look forward to. All right. So the Lord's will, this was edifying. Barak call Akim to you brothers, man. All right. I can't say that enough. All right. Praises to you brothers, man. You keep pushing, man. Hey, we almost up out of here. Sometimes, that demon hop on you. Well, I don't know, what to make a video about. I don't know, what I mean? Or this brother already did the video on this. I don't want to, jump up. But sometimes, the Spirit, I didn't expect to do this particular video. The Spirit will have you to go into something that you didn't expect, and have you, go into things that I didn't expect to go to Nahum. Yet the Spirit had me go to Nahum, right? That's it. That's it. We're doing the Lord's work. We're doing what the Lord wants us to do. And to constantly chant the downfall of our enemy, man. All right. Let's see if we can find that. Well, I was looking for something different, but this is pretty beautiful. Psalms chapter 41 and verse 2. The Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he shall be blessed upon the earth. and thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. Read that again. Psalms chapter 41 and verse 2. The Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he shall be blessed upon the earth, and thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. Right? Going into the elect. All right, so Lord's will, that's us, man. You sincere brothers out there. Okay? You few sisters, right? Who are in order. Lord's will, the Lord saves you. Lord's will, you part of that 2/3. Or Salakia, forgive me. Lord's will, you are part of that 1/3. Okay, the 1/3 is a high majority Israelite women and children, and also men too. All right, and the 144,000 is all men, right? All Israelite men. All right, so Salakia, once again, the women, right, that are in the order, the children that are in the order are part of the 1/3. Okay, right, along with men first and foremost, but it's gonna be a very high amount of Israelite women and children. All right, shalom.